Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome to Soul Tales podcast with your friend Ankita Juneja. Back again with another amazing episode for all of you. In today's episode, I would like to talk about a very simple and basic concept, which is about having faith. As basic as it sounds, this is the most difficult thing to keep, especially when you are experiencing a tough time in your life. We experience things and situation in our life which makes us feel like things are not going the way we wanted it to be. Things might make you feel like everything is just going against you. I'm laughing because I was also feeling something on a similar line where I was like, I don't know what's happening, what's ahead. Everything was making me feel gloomy and blurry. I wasn't knowing how to react and respond. That's why I said, and I was laughing, that's the time when you have to keep faith and you have to trust the process. Because when you are in this in-between phase of your life where things are navigating, things are moving and shifting, we are just uncomfortable in that situation and we just question everything during that particular time and moment. But that's the time when you have to trust the process and when you have to have faith in the process, because if you don't have faith, you will freak out and you won't be able to move forward and take action. You won't be able to do the things which you're guided to do. Therefore, it's needed when times are difficult. The only thing that you can have is faith, considering your previous experiences and connecting the dot backwards and knowing that you are always supported and guided and universe is always guiding you toward your highest purpose which you are here for. Because what happen is at times we resist a lot of things in our life. We just fear the unknown and the change. That's the reason we are not able to move forward at times. Why? Because we become so comfortable in that particular time and situation that we resist the change. And when things just doesn't happen the way we want, everything goes other way, we feel what's happening, but it's just redirection. That's what's happening. And I'm saying this because I was experiencing the same thing in my journey as well, where I was resisting a lot of things. I became quite comfortable in my own journey with the things I was doing and everything around me, but I realized things just shook up like anything. Everything just shifted drastically. And I was like, I don't know what to do. But only thing that has helped me to keep going was faith. Because I know whenever certain things happen, there is a reason, there is a plan, which is bigger and beyond my own imagination. For that to happen, I have to surrender. And I have to have faith in that process, whatever I'm going through. Because if I don't do that, I won't be able to move forward. That's why I was saying, as simple as it sounds, just a word faith, it is difficult to keep when it's much needed. But you will also see that the more you have faith, your inner dialogue somewhere changes and you gain internal confidence. There is a different kind of clarity that you will have once you surrender and have faith, because when you will take action considering and having that faith, you will also see a shift in your action as well. Because what I realize is when I was doing certain things by having faith, I was not doing things from a very doubtful state, I was doing it in a more confident way. I was approaching things differently. There was definitely a fear of change, but also on the other side, I was a bit comfortable with that change because I was confident about myself, connecting the dot backward, that no matter what the situation arises, I believe in myself, I have faith in universe, and I know I'm always guided and I'm always supported. Why will God give anything to me which I can't handle? If universe is redirecting me, it's for a reason. And I also know whenever we see any challenge in our path, it is somewhere because to level you up, not to scare you, not to make you feel like everything is going against you. You can feel at that point of time that things are not going your way, because we as a human want everything to be according to ourselves. If we try and if we can control, we would really want weather to shift according to us as well. We will be the one who will be in the driver's seat and conducting the weather, like okay, it should be hot, it should be winter, it should be rain or something like that. Thank God it's God who is taking care of it, because if we would have been in the controller side, we would have screwed everything, because all the other species, all the creatures apart from us human being would not be able to survive. It's God who is taking in charge and running our universe. That's why things are going smooth. So I just want to say that give that control to the universe of your life as well. I'm not saying that you don't take action. Don't mistake that thing, because if you don't take action, any which way nothing is gonna happen. So you take your action, that guided action which you are guided with, but don't try and control things, I would say. And you're listening this from someone who herself is a control freak person. But more I am evolving and growing, the things I'm experiencing in my life, and when I'm seeing that things are not going the way I want, I'm not left with anything else other than surrendering and trusting the process. And I realize the more I do this, things actually turn out way better than what I have expected, because once I come out from that situation, I feel thank God this has happened. One more thing comes to my mind. I have read it somewhere. If you look back and see what you have asked for, somewhere you might feel thankful that those things did not turn out. You know why? Because if that thing would have been granted and given to you, your life would have been mess and chaos. So sometimes God doesn't deliver you what you want, because God actually wants to give you something better. And from my own experience, I'm saying this thing, there are a lot of things which I have wished for at one point of time, being in that particular time. But when I crossed that phase, when I came on the other side, I really actually thank God that those things did not turn out the way I wanted it, because I realized as I grew, I seriously did not wanted those things in all areas of my life. So sometimes it's good that God doesn't give us what we want, because when we come out from that situation, we actually thank God that He did not do that thing. So on a concluding note, I just want to say to all of you, have faith, trust the process, surrender, take it easy. You don't have to take life so seriously. Enjoy the process, and always know universe has your back. That creator who have created your life and you knows what is best for you, and what is your will never go. And I have lived by this principle in my own life as well. What is yours will definitely come back to you. You just have to have faith, and I live by that principle, and that's how even I am able to navigate and move forward in my life. Otherwise it would be difficult for me to take even one day forward. I go by this rule and principle that whatever is happening for my highest good, and what is mine can never pass me by. That's how I keep taking action, one day at a time. Whatever comes, just handle slowly. Universe has your back. For today's journal prompt, I would want you to reflect, what are the things that you are scared of? What are the things that is holding you back? Write down those things. Second is how you can shift it by surrendering or discussing with someone, which will help you gain more clarity in your situation. Do this exercise and I'm sure you will find some solution to your problem. So my friends, I hope this episode was helpful to you some way or the other. I'm looking forward to connect with you. Feel free to connect with me wherever you feel comfortable. I'm always looking forward to connect with you. Also, if you haven't rated and reviewed the podcast, please do. It really helps us to reach to more people, and it helps us to grow, and it really means a world to me. Thanks for always being here and sharing this safe space with me. It really matters a lot to me. I hope this episode was helpful to you some way or the other. Sending you lots of love and light. Signing off from my side. Until next time, keep shining bright. Bye-bye.